Hey guys, it's Josh here with Decrypted, showing you how to do things in the non-coding perspective. Today we're going to show you about this cool new game called BotArena, see NFT, where you can battle and build your own bots. That's coming out very shortly. They just recently launched their NFT drop, so let's go through this. And they look pretty cool. So you want to collect and build your different bots, and it's pretty simple. They're going to have a couple different parts, two weapons, legs, body, and a head. They all have their own special attributes. Like the heads are for tracking what they're going to actually hit. Bodies are usually hopefully struck, and the bigger the better, because then they will protect your other parts and pieces and bots. Obviously for speed, then obviously for attacking. And they all have special attributes that help control what happens. Like the shield will draw fire to itself and get destroyed first before your weapons and other things. So you can build your bots, to help protect other bots or, fight or be faster. All kinds of stuff you're going to be able to do. So let's first come down to the roadmap. And right now they're in the whole minting and white paper phase. And soon, by the end of the year, hopefully the battles are actually in effect. Then they want to add different attributes to the battling, like bigger battles, tournaments, and other things later on. And there's going to be three different types of rarity: the common, the uncommon, and the rare. But they got it set up to where not always the rarest item is the best item for your bot, because they all have different special attributes. I mean, some of the common ones are just useless, and some of the uncommon ones are just useless, with no extra special things they do. But some do some really cool different stuff that are even uncommon. So first we're going to mint. So if you see there's still a lot left. I think this might be a sleeper giant. So if you want to buy one, you just copy this address. You come to your NAMI wallet, and from here you're just gonna send the amount of ADA that you want to buy. So if you want to buy 4, you send 100. If you want to buy 3, you send 75. I'm not gonna do it because I've already own a couple. You just type it there and then send it. So let's go check out their actual white paper. So their white paper goes through a lot more detail of what I actually just roughly told you in a couple minutes. So you can read through it, but I mainly just wanted to show you the actual weaponry at the bottom, the different parts. So if we come down here, you can see that there's different heads, and then they all have different attributes to them. So damage to the body hits, so less speed, menace 1. So what's confusing is they have something called menace. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but what it is the higher the menace, the more likely it is to be actually hit first and then attack. And they go through all that up here, and they use this formula, however that works. Supposed to be the non-coding perspective, and I didn't even bother with that. So this explains all the different menace attributes, how the higher they are, the more likely it is to get hit. And that is actually used to help protect your more sensitive bots that have better weapons that you don't want destroyed. Because once your weapons are destroyed, they become useless. Once your head's destroyed, you'll lose your tracking ability, and you'll lose your cooldown will become slower. And once your legs are destroyed, you lose your speed. And when your body's destroyed, you're done for. So obviously the legs help control speed, and the faster the speed is, the more quickly you're going to attack. And they go through all this in the actual white paper. So if we see, and they all have special abilities, like the force field body armor has a force field that I think it said it activates and shuts off every 2 or 3 rounds, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So buy some, and then maybe in a little bit you'll be able to build and assemble different bots, and we'll be able to fight in this game once they launch it. As I said, I was already invested, and this is not any kind of sponsored video. I'm just going to show you my different bots. So if you come to pool.pm and type in your receive address right there, you can come look at your different NFTs. This is going to be a cool game too. Chibidango Heroes, I'll go through that later. And maybe Makosi might be too. So here's all my different little bots, and this one's going to be really good once I find him. or her. So we see it has the advanced acid gun and the EMP cannon, which they have the special attributes of attacking all enemies at once. Agile legs. Then the optics head is also rare. It has some benefits. I can't remember what it is. And the acid launcher body actually is one of the a couple bodies that has its own attack schedule as well too. And these weapons have a cooldown system, so it's explained in the white paper where if it's a cooldown of 2, they'll attack every other turn, and if it's a cooldown of 3, they'll attack after uh, 3 turns or whatever. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you guys get involved in this game. It might be a big one once it actually launches.